Up to a certain point in history, the cross was looked on with fright, shuddering fear, that horrible instrument of human torture and human suffering. But the time came when almost overnight that cross was changed. Came a thing of power, a thing of beauty, lifts people, exalts people. What changed the cross? Greatest miracle in the history of the Christian faith. People say, well, Jesus of Nazareth died on that cross. Good man. But worlds and worlds of good people had been nailed to the cross. Prophets, priests had been nailed to the cross. Didn't change the cross. But the time came when something changed that cross. The miracle of our Christian faith. What was it? Let's go back again to the declaration that a lot of us get the idea the devil raised Christ to the cross. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Jesus fought, literally fought, to finish his journey, which was to end at the cross. Thus it must be. And you remember in Hebrews, 7th verse of the 5th chapter, and I never try to quote that. I always turn and read it. I could quote it. Who in the days of his flesh, talking about Christ, when he had offered up prayers and supplications with strong crying and tears, now this is the Garden of Gethsemane scene, with strong crying and tears unto him that was able to save him from death, and was heard, in that he feared, or as the American Revised puts it, having been heard for his godly fear. Now, angels came and strengthened Jesus. Otherwise, he would have died there of a broken heart. In fact, he died of a broken heart. When they shoved the spear in his side, nailed to the cross, there gushed forth water and blood, evidence that he died of a broken heart. But Jesus would have died there in the Garden of Gethsemane if angels had not come to strengthen him, that he might end his journey at the cross. What force, what power wrought the miracle of a changed cross? There's only one explanation, and that is the declaration of Paul that God was in Christ reconciling the world to himself. In other words, when the blood of Christ flowed down over that rugged piece of wood, it was the blood of God. No other blood could have wrought the miracle of that transformation.